What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the 2021 update of what you need to do to apply for the UNT College of Music Jazz Trombone Studio. So first of all, the things you need to know is that all the information is on my website, nickfinzermusic.com. Go to the UNT page. We'll go take a look at that later. But a couple of things to know for this upcoming school year is that we have an opening in our studio for our studio TF. Our current TF, Jack Courtwright, should be graduating with his master's degree next semester, and we're looking for a TA, a TF. So if you think that that's you, we would love to have you apply. And so something that you should know about what happens with TAs and TFs here at University of North Texas is that they are very involved in the studio. So you'll be involved with the YouTubes, the Jazz Trombone Ensemble, teaching some lessons, maybe helping with our Jazz Performance Fundamentals class. And there's also the opportunity to conduct our lab bands and some other things within the department. So there's a lot to do as a TA or TF in the UNT Jazz Studio. So we want to hear from you. If you want more information, just send me an email and I can get you more information about those. The TA and TF, they do get paid for their time teaching, and we can get you in-state tuition. And so there's a lot more details to go into that I won't go into in the video here, but I hope you'll apply, and let's talk soon if that's you. The TA could be a master's student or a DMA student, so if you're looking at a master's or a DMA, I'd love to hear from you. September 1, 2021, it is time to open up the applications, and I'm going to take you over to the screen to take a look at what you need to do in order to apply. So if you go to my website and then you go right here to the UNT Jazz Trombone Studio, you will see our great logo, and then you will see everything you need. You can see this is the 2020 requirements here, but if you click here on the Check Official Audition Requirements tab, let me move myself out of the way here so you can actually see it, and then you're going to go down to trombone. So every single person needs to submit a pre-screening recording. Undergrads, you have to play a classical and a jazz audition. Just read through this information. But essentially, we're looking for this stuff right here for undergrads. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a Bordoni etude. I'm going to switch back here. We're looking for a Bordoni etude. We're looking for one selection from the following bebop melodies at a comfortable tempo. That's Billy's Bounce, Ornithology, Anthropology, or Bebop, that Dizzy Gillespie tune. Sometimes it's called Things to Come. We want a medium or medium up tune from the songbook. So that means like something by Cole Porter, Jerome Kern, Gershwin, one of those songs with words. The original tune should have lyrics like All the Things You Are, like Autumn Leaves, like all those standards that you love to play. A jazz ballad, quarter note equals 60 or slower. And then we're going to have one with a straight eighth note feel, so bossa nova, jazz Latin, whatever you want. And then a jazz transcription of your choice, 32 bars, not to exceed 64 bars, so that's like 2 choruses. Or if it's a blues, that's like 3 to 5 choruses. This can be an excerpt from a solo. It does not have to be a whole solo, so just play that with or without the recording, up to you. But it does have to be by J.J. Johnson, Curtis Fuller, Slide Hampton, Franco Rosolino, or Fontana. You can do it with the music, without the music. I recommend without the music, but when you come to do a live audition, you also want to bring the music with you. So if you are a master's student, there are a few extra things to do. So if you check back on this page here, we want to hear confirmation and maybe an original composition instead of the tunes above. So for each selection, as it says here, you're going to play at least 2 courses of improvisation and then the melody out, the melody in, obviously. The ballad should be 2 courses total. There should be no other soloists. This should be a specific recording just for this purpose. This should be your audition recording. It shouldn't be featuring the rest of the band. So make sure you cut the tracks or record them specifically for this audition. You're welcome to use play-alongs if you can't get live musicians. That's totally fine. Or even a metronome marking half notes. So on 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 is totally cool. Undergrads, you have to play a jazz and classical audition. So you want to check out the classical audition rep. We just want to make sure that you're a solid trombone player and you'll be able to function within our studio, because there's a lot of things you have to do here in terms of just trombone playing that if you can't handle, it's going to be a challenge for you. And we want to make sure that everybody is going to live up to the high standards of our studio. So it's not that you need to be at a level of a performance degree person, but we do have to have those solid fundamentals. Now, if you're applying for a DMA, there's a few more things that you want to check out here. So doing the DMA, the information is here. on the same website. It's the same sort of stuff for the pre-screening, and then for the on-campus audition, you're going to bring 10 tunes with you. There will be a live rhythm section for that. So this is the pre-screening round. That's what you need to do to get started on your application. If you are a master's student or a doctoral student looking to do some teaching, being a TA or TF, we want to hear about your experience doing that. But in the past, if you don't have any, that's okay. But in your letter, make sure you address those things. And if you are coming to UNT for an audition, so basically we have the pre-screen to set who's going to come do an audition in person. And in that process, there's also a virtual audition day. So for people that are more than 250 miles away, I think is what the admissions office says, in order to qualify for that. But we have a virtual audition day if you don't want to get or can't get to Texas for the audition. And when you get here, there'll be a live rhythm section, and we'll play right here in this studio. And you'll play either the tunes that you picked or others from those categories. If you get bored of Billy's Bounce and you want to play another blues, that's totally cool. Same for the masters, and doctorate is going to have those 10 tunes that they're going to have. And the doctorate has only one day for the auditions. All the DMA applicants from across the whole program audition on the same day. So we can't wait to welcome you to the studio. We can't wait to hear you. After we hear you in January and February for our audition days, usually the decisions are happening in March, and then obviously by the end of March, all those things are submitted, and in April, you'll have your admissions decisions, if not sooner. So we can't wait to have you. Like I said, we don't have unlimited spots, but we do have some spots available in the studio for next semester. That's fall of 2022. So if you have any questions, just send me an email, nicholas.finzer@unt.edu, for all school-related things. And I can't wait to hear your auditions. So get practicing, ask questions, and we'll catch you all very, very soon.